The Five Nights at Freddy's games share a canonical link with Charlie's novels. Charlie's dorm project is in Sister Location, while Pizzeria Simulator files its lawsuits in Hurricane, Utah. Scott said Charlie's Trilogy reimagines the game's story, and both are canon because of it. But he also said these worlds are different and don't fit neatly together like puzzle pieces. How can this be? My research shows Charlie's books are a mirror universe to the games, where you can learn more about one world by studying the other, even if they tell different stories. I'm Blackfoot Ferret, and these are my theoretical shorts. Henry is the genius inventor in the novels, while William is the jealous businessman. But in the games, Henry is the CEO of the rich and powerful Fazbear Entertainment. Henry controls FE in FNAF 6, setting a trap for the robots who escaped Sister Location. Hound Unit oversaw both locations, making Circus Baby's Entertainment Rental a shell corporation for Fazbear Entertainment. If Henry wanted to destroy the fun times, he could have done that at any time. Instead, he waited until they escaped and were no longer useful to him. Meanwhile, Michael snuck into Sister Location after his father, William, told him where it was and asked him to rescue the fun times. William attempted this himself earlier and built the shelter Michael later used to fend off the Biddy-Babs, who wondered if Michael was the same guy. If William owned Fazbear Entertainment, they wouldn't have to risk death like this. Game Henry wasn't the genius inventor because he sent board members to interrogate William about Baby's superior design. Secrets William wasn't willing to share with Fazbear Entertainment. Henry is the jealous business guy in the games, while William is the master inventor. Game William created Baby all by himself, but Novel William had to steal Henry's silverite endoskeleton to do it. Book William created Baby only for himself and didn't care about his daughter Elizabeth, but Game William made Baby only for Elizabeth and tried to warn her when he realized Fazbear Entertainment had changed her design. Trilogy Baby devoured Elizabeth in a lonely laboratory at night, while Game Baby ate Elizabeth in a crowded pizzeria during the day. Novel Baby was a killing machine from the start and had no conscience to keep her from eating Elizabeth. But Game Baby still has nightmares about when foreign code took her over and forced her body to devour the single kid in the room. Nobody programs a killing machine with a conscience. They'd have to turn it off for every job. Game Baby was hacked and devoured Elizabeth against her will. William designed Baby as Elizabeth's guardian, but someone else reprogrammed her. In the novels, Henry and William are best friends. Henry let William build a restaurant of doom under his own house and seal William's twisted robots away instead of recycling them. Henry knew William better than anyone and had to realize who his new helper at Freddy's was when more kids started to disappear. But despite this, Novel Henry kept working with William, even though William killed his beloved daughter. But Game William refused to share Baby's secrets with Fazbear Entertainment. So Henry hacked Baby into the killing machine that killed William's daughter. William and Michael repeatedly tried to infiltrate Henry's company using fake names to sabotage it from within. Henry finally trapped Scraptrap in a burning building, wishing him an express ticket to hell. Henry and William are not friends in the games. In the novels, Henry is long dead, but he supervised Pizzeria Simulator far in the game's future and only said he was nearby at the end. We thought Fazbear Entertainment was gone when Hound Unit told us it was no longer a corporate entity. But Henry's company returned in security breach as a privately owned LLC. Hound Unit told us the truth, but didn't say what we thought we heard. In the same spirit, Henry never told us he intended to die. And since he controlled Fazbear Entertainment when it went private and built the company from the ground up, nobody's in a better position to own the LLC than he is. Glitchtrap took over the Pizzaplex after someone else built it. So in the games, Henry is still alive. Novel William killed Charlie in the back room of Fredbear's, consistent with his style of luring people into secret rooms. But in the games, the Magenta Man, whose design is the perfect opposite of William's Save Them sprite, attacked Charlie on the street outside in the perfect opposite of a William attack. In the games, Freddy's kitchen is mysterious and can only be accessed by a secret passage. But in the novels, the kitchen is easily found and boring. The next few opposites rely heavily on my theories about FNAF. For clarification, see my timeline speedrun video. Novel Charlie loved her black leather shoes, but in FNAF 4, her sprite in the park wears white shoes, while Elizabeth wears black shoes in Sister Location. Novel Charlie is the protagonist who plays the role of the unseen puppet, trying to put things back together, while Baby is the antagonist who tears things apart. But Elizabeth plays the role of the unseen puppet in FNAF 4, telling BV she'll put him back together, while Charlie plays the part of the Eleanor-like main antagonist, Nightmare/Shadow Freddy. In the Twisted ones, Charlie waited for the nightmarish twisted robots in a show house that looked fake even though it was real. But in FNAF 4, Nightmare traps others in a virtual recreation of the Afton house that looks real even though it's an illusion. In FNAF 3, Springtrap is actually controlled by Sammy/Shadow Bonnie, who possessed the barefront spring Bonnie suit William stuffed him in before William got Springtrapped inside it himself. The same way Andrew the Shadow Kid haunts post-Springtrap William in room 1280. In the Twisted Ones, William controls Springtrap. But there's another soul in the suit, and Springtrap develops a strange empty black eye just before he tells Charlie, "I took you." In the novels, William controls Springtrap and holds someone else prisoner inside. Lamar is Charlie's oldest and tallest friend in the novels, but in the games, he's the youngest and shortest MCI kid. Lamar joined the family after 1972 and inherited Charlie's unused classic Chica. Charlie never got to bond with Chica because pieces of her soul went into the puppet and JJ/Ella, the future Shadow Freddy, after Take Cake to the Children. Novel Lamar says he will never, ever, ever return. But Game Lamar does return as the protagonist of Pizzeria Simulator after Michael doesn't show. FNAF 6 went vacant for months until another family member responded to Henry's call. Henry and Scrap Baby recognized this person, but he wasn't who they expected to see. Chica isn't an antagonist in FNAF 6, but somehow a possessed version of classic Chica ended up in the security breach blob. The Pizzeria Simulator protagonist must have been classic Chica's kid. Michael is Freddy's kid. Golden Freddy is a boy named Michael in both worlds after Fazbear absorbed them and turned them into a ghost who resembled that robot. But novel Michael is Michael Brooks, unrelated to Charlie. While in the games, Michael Afton is Charlie's uncle and William's younger son. Some things aren't inverted. Charlie still has an immediate nuclear family in both worlds with one mom, dad, sister, and brother. The four-closet system that allows Afton android kids to simulate aging applies to all the Afton kids in the games, not just Charlie in the novels. But the sheer volume of observable inversions means we should always check to see if something in one world also exists in the other as either a copy or an inversion. Both worlds are canon, yet different because the mirror universe effect connects them. And once we know this connection, we can learn more about one world by studying the other. Lots of exciting things are happening in FNAF this year. Stay tuned to the developing story to see if I'm wearing pants.